Hey stats class, we're going to look at how to find a confidence interval about a mean when we're given a data set. So if I want to use Desmos for this, I need the degrees of freedom, the sample mean, the sample standard deviation, the square root of the sample size, and then I can construct the confidence interval. So when I'm not just given that directly, if I'm just given data, well, it's my job then to find it. So what I like to do when I'm given data is I type A equals, and that's what I'm just going to call the data set. And I'm going to click this button right here. Now if this was not available, if this was like a paper exam or something, then I would type the data in a square bracket like this and just type the numbers in one at a time, separated by a comma. But when I have an ability to copy this, I click this, I click copy to clipboard. I just either right click and tell it to copy, or you can use Control C, Command C on a Mac, and then go into the data set itself where I have A equals and just paste it, and it automatically pastes it in those brackets with the comma separating it. All right, and then just think about what are the things that I need. I need the square root of the sample size. Well, that's 12, square root of 12. I need the degrees of freedom. That's one less than that. I need the sample mean, and I need the sample deviation. So those are really easy to get once you have the data set pasted. You just type in mean of A, and there's your mean. You type in STDEV, standard deviation of set A, and there's your standard deviation. So I need, again, one less than the sample size to start this off. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make it one less than 12, so that's 11. And this needs to be the sample mean. I'm going to delete that, go down here, click that number, copy, Control C, copy. Click up here, paste. You can also just type it in, rounded to three or four places. And then over here, again, I need my sample standard deviation. That's this number, Control C. Go back up there, paste it. All right, then I need the square root of my sample size, which is 12. Okay, and that's going to be my everything I need to be able to do the confidence interval. Now let's go do each one of these steps. Determine the point estimate for the population mean. That's your sample mean. That's this number right here. To two places, 5.04. All right, give me the 95% confidence interval. Okay, so I'm going to make this instead of 90, 95. So there is my upper number. There is my lower number. Okay, so there's the two numbers that I need for the confidence interval. So again, we're being asked to interpret it as we're writing, as we're filling in the numbers. So we need to see something about 95% confidence that the population mean is between these two numbers. So neither one of those says that. C down here is going to say it. There's a 95% confidence the mean pH is in this interval. So I'm going to round these to 2 decimal places, it says. So that's 4.79 and 5.29. So there's my confidence interval, the interpretation and the values at the same time, which is what you'll see a lot of times on these. All right, now it wants me to up it to a 99% confidence interval. So I just go back up here, change the 95 to 99. All right, I'm going to do the same thing as before, do my upper bound, then my lower bound. That way it stacks them vertically when I'm looking at it. All right, and then interpret it again. Again, we need the same thing, confidence. The population mean is in there, so that's going to be B. My lower number to two places is 4.68. My upper number to two places is 5.39. The next number is 7, so that'll be 40. All right, there's my confidence interval. All right, and then the last part, I'm going to blow this up just so you can see it a little better. The last part says, all right, well, what happened when we made our confidence level go up? And if you look, the lower number went down and the upper number went higher. So the lower number went down, the upper number got higher, the interval widened. So as the confidence level increases, the width of the interval increases, it gets wider. This makes sense since the margin of error increases as well. All right, the margin of error is the gap between your sample mean in the middle and the upper and the lower numbers. So if your interval gets wider, your margin of error does. Okay, and the margin of error is is the critical value times the standard deviation. And when you go from 95 to 99, your critical numbers get bigger. So all of that's getting bigger. Let me move my head, check the answer. All right, and that's what's always going to happen with confidence intervals. If you don't change anything else, just the confidence level, your interval has to get wider if you increase the confidence.